So I'm going to give you an example of what do we typically talk about during a discovery meeting. And this is really, really important for us. Yeah, before we even talk about your assets or investments and all that, we want to understand, okay, what is really important to you? What are your money values? What are important relationships? Sometimes, we hear clients that, okay, I want to be able to leave behind a legacy, or maybe I want to support my children, okay, in maybe buying their first property or after they get married. But just recognizing that there are always trade-offs. Giving away monies to kids means that you have lesser for your retirement. So we need to have this conversation. Which one is more important? How do we best fit something that is aligned, yeah, into your situation? Okay. Other things that we love to understand is, okay, during retirement, what are your hobbies? What are your interests? How will you structure? And that sort of comes into play of what Chris shared earlier, where a retiree perhaps in the first 10 years, they want to spend more time traveling, and therefore they want to cater more for their monthly or yearly expenses. And therefore, maybe after they turn age 70, 75, they say, okay, time for me to slow down, play with grandkids. Maybe I probably, not going to travel so much, and that sort of reduces the amount of spending I need. Okay, then other things, of course, we need to understand income, expenses, asset liabilities. But this whole process allows us to really uncover things that, sometimes even clients may not even discover about themselves. And sometimes through my experience, even clients, at their retirement, they said, okay, I've been so busy working, accumulating all these assets. And of course, I want to have a structured plan, but I haven't really thought about what I want to do because I sort of need that time to start thinking. I've heard clients who want to learn about, playing the erhu, they want to learn about pottery and things like that. So at least, it's ongoing discovery process as well. Okay. And end of the day, we really want to find what are the real goals to a client. And I saw one of the questions you also asked about, okay, how confident are we? If you think about the whole retire well, you can make the whole retire well very, very robust and very confident. And you can even use a very lower planning rate of return. Yeah, but on the flip side, I always say the trade-off is that you could end up with too much money. If you cater so much, you might leave behind too much. And is there a fear for you? It's something that only you yourself can answer that question. Okay. And the planning, we want to be able to, ongoingly make changes as and when, if future there are tweaks that need to be made, we want to be flexible enough to make changes.